Today is Friday, April 27th, 2018. Just thought I'd say a few words about what's been going on. For starters, the Judicial Commission in the state of Indiana, even though two judges were assigned to the same case, Judge Hurley and Judge Marinoka, they said that they've done nothing illegal or wrong, which means that the corruption goes all the way up to the state level. I do not know about the federal level, but this just goes to show you that the justice system, if you have the money, it's the best system money can buy. Judge Elizabeth Cardwell Hurley, she was the prosecutor on my case, and Judge John M. Marinoka was the judge on my case. What's that have anything to do with what I'm talking about? Everything. The system is rigged. The system is, for a better word, corrupt. Why? Because I should not have been convicted of what I was. I was falsely accused and wrongfully convicted of molesting my own daughter. No evidence, but the Department of Child Services falsified or eliminated records that would have actually exonerated me. Yes, medical records, psychological reports and results. All these are in the federal rules of criminal procedure and the state rules of criminal procedure. They are in Social Security Administration. I am a caregiver attending care services, both state and federal states, that I can assist my mentally handicapped daughter, which I have. She's mildly mentally handicapped. She is now 22, but at the time she was 8 years old, I was assisting her with her bath. Guess obviously I wasn't supposed to do anything, even though the law says I was able to. The judge, the prosecutor, and Department of Child Services all says, oh no, that's illegal. Yes, obviously, if I had the money, I could have paid Judge Marinoka enough money and he could have just thrown out the case. Now, is that slanderous? Maybe. But the way it appears, Judge Marinoka and Judge Hurley may be carrying on something other than a professional relationship. They may be having, dare we say, an affair. Now, do I have any proof of this? No. But if you really look hard enough and long enough, if one judge is helping another judge, each case, and they were a prosecutor, and that prosecutor is helping the judge, what is that saying? What is it telling anyone here? Sorry, I'm trying to get better lighting. Well, for me, it's just saying that something is not right. The state of Indiana was probably informed, don't prosecute, do not put any sanctions on this judge. What kind of a power does Judge Marinoka have? Or even the judicial system? Or maybe it's not Judge Marinoka. Maybe it's the Indiana Department of Child Services, which has been found out time and time again, where in the foster system, their children have been abused by the very people that are supposed to be taking care of them. Some of which is sexual abuse, physical abuse, psychological abuse. You can check this out on the internet. They're constantly under investigation, and yet they are allowed to happen. When their funding was cut recently, former Department of Child Services Director Mary Beth Bonaventura stated that more kids would be dying without their help. Well, it looks like that they got killed anyhow, or severely injured, physically, mentally, or psychologically, including sexually. What kind of people are these? I assist my daughter with her bath, and I got 7 years total. It was only hearsay. Pam Wisman, Whisman, made the accusation against me. She didn't know anything about me. She stated my daughter said it. And yet, that was never brought up at my trial. Nor were any reports from Department of Child Services, the Casey Center, the reports from Sally Wistoff. Only the police detective and the foreman on my case. He was a friend of the police detective, now Captain Tim Lancaster. Isn't that real nice how if you're a friend of the police or the judge or the prosecutor, and in St. Joseph County and in Indiana, it doesn't matter. You can allow this to happen. It's not conflict of interest. I have enough evidence to be able to prove what I'm saying. I will make another report soon, and I will also have an interview with my very own daughter. You can hear from her own lips. Thank you, and keep on subscribing to my Facebook page. I'm also going to be putting this on YouTube. You want to know about justice? Check out your local state laws. See which ones are constitutional and which ones are not constitutional. You can go to www.in.gov or